Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Post-game coverage is here. The Cleveland Cavaliers have done it yet again. They are now 43-10 in Big 2025 as they go toe-to-toe with the Oklahoma City Thunder to try and maintain the best record in the association. Got to talk about this post-game. They gave a great showing against the Timberwolves in this one. And looking back, it was never in doubt. It took Minnesota 8 minutes to make their first shot tonight. And if you take away Anthony Edwards, this could have been the most lopsided game of the season and one of the 5 biggest blowouts in NBA history. Obviously, that's just a box score, hypothetical. But there was a time in the fourth quarter where Minnesota was down 20 plus. Anthony Edwards had 45. Fantasy owners of Anthony Edwards are going crazy. Let's go. Timberwolves fans should not be happy with that. It's not easy when you have injuries. Julius Randle's not there. Dante DiVincenzo's not there. Mike Conley Jr. is not there. And so your entire bench is now Rob Dillingham, rookie. Terrence Shannon, rookie. Jalen Clark, rookie on a two-way. Luka Garza, Joe Ingles. These aren't guys that are going to come in and change the game off the bench. They're all talented players in their own right, but they're not going to come in and just get you going on this big run and be the difference you need against a team like the Cavs, who goes to their bench and they plug in Ty Jerome, 15 and 4 assists. They plug in Sam Merrill, net rating through the roof in the early part of the game, knocks down threes and defends at a high level. Even with guys now no longer there, they don't have Niang anymore. They don't have LeVert anymore. They had Jalen Tyson come in and make a difference. At full strength, they're going to be bringing Max Strus off that bench. They're going to be bringing Dean Wade off that bench. That is a deep bunch, and they just could not go blow for blow at any point in this game. The ball game was never at any point close. And so the most important part, though, of all of this, of it all, DeAndre Hunter comes in, knocks down 3 threes in his debut, and was playing very good basketball. I was watching the tail end of the Hawks magic. Oh, wow, that's bad. Oh, Hawks up 6 with 13 seconds. They might get to 2-0 in the Niang LeVert era. So then both teams will be undefeated since that trade. Some people are like, why are you following the Hawks now? Niang and LeVert were Cavaliers literally 4 days ago. Niang had the assist to Garland in the last game he played before the trade deadline. It matters. Every game matters. Everything in the association matters. There's that rule for that first year or two after a trade happens. Oh, Trey's getting fouled. They're going to get a dub. We're turning that off. Something crazy happens, then you could say I jinxed it on this live for the Cavs postgame. But there's a grace period. Niang and LeVert will certainly be paying attention to them and posting about them probably through sometime next season. Give that first year. It happens a lot when a guy gets traded by your team. You still want to show support. You still want to show love. Nonetheless, let's get back to this game for the Cavs. A game in which was never at any juncture in doubt. This is a thorough victory for the Wine and Golders. Let's pull up that box score and let's dig in to some numbers. Because now they're 43-10. Update. The Thunder were also playing against the Pelicans. They lead by, 26 in the third quarter. That's not going so well. Also, the big story tonight is Luka Doncic is going to debut in about an hour and 20 minutes to the East Coasters, and we got a late night of watching ball tonight. Cannot miss that Luka debut. The Hawks officially now 2-0 in the Niang LeVert era. How about that? Okay. We got stats. Let's take a look at what the Cavs did. Let's unpack what this win means. The final was 128-107. They were plus 18 in the first quarter and really never looked back. So Edwards finished with 44. Gobert, 12. Dillingham, 13, mostly in garbage time. Jaden and Reed each had 10. Minnesota really didn't have much they could do in this one. Emoni Bates got his first basket of the season for the Cavs. Great to see him finally get some points on the board. Shout out to you, 3 Money. So great for him. He's played in several games, couldn't get that first. Evan Mobley, the star of the night, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. He hit 12 of 19 shots, plus 15 in 31 minutes. Sensational performance. DeAndre Hunter, giving the Cavs about 24 minutes, 12 points and a rebound. Yet another double-double for the Fro, Jarrett Allen, who will miss out on the All-Star game, 14 and 13 with 3 assists. Donovan Mitchell only needed 14 shots to score 24 points. That's pretty good if you ask me. He was very efficient. He got going late in the ball game and made sure that when the Cavs were trying to ice things, that he was able to give them buckets whenever they needed it. So good for him. Good for Donovan. Darius didn't have to dominate. 17 and 3 assists. Sam Merrill, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, plus 18. Did a lot on the defensive end. Knocked in 3 triples. Ty Jerome, the chill guy, 15 and 4 dimes. Craig Porter didn't have a very effective night, but he gave him 16 minutes. Tyson, 5 and 5 with 3 offensive rebounds. Knocked down the 3 to beat the buzzer in the third. Then Jerome had the 1 at the horn. Emoni Bates, of course, got his first points of the season. And the Cavs sweep the season series with the Minnesota Timberwolves for the first time since the 2020-2021 season. So, really, that is what you want. You want to play the teams like Minnesota coming off a conference finals berth. You want to handle your business. You want to get the dub, and you want to go home successful. You want to taste victory. You want to get it done. They're 43 and 10. Only one more game before the All-Star break, and it's against the Raptors. Coming out of the break, it's Nets and Knicks on a back-to-back. The first one in Brooklyn, the second one back in Cleveland. Some must-see ball for these Cavaliers. It will certainly be fun to track as it goes down. They're going to be on TNT against the Magic on the 25th. They're probably going to be on ESPN on against the Knicks on the 21st. So much good Cavs basketball to be had. But seeing Toronto as the game before the break, you put a little less stress on it. You got to take them seriously. They did go out and beat Boston after nearly beating the Cavs in the game before. This is the NBA. You cannot take a night off in this league. So just keep going forward. Keep doing what you can. Let's see what the Cavs can get done against the Raptors. See if we go to the All-Star break. 44 and 10. You got Darius in the three-point shootout. Donovan and Evan Mobley in the skills challenge. And you got all 3 of them competing on Sunday in the All-Star game. Donovan and Evan teammates. And Darius on another team. So it should be fun. Another dub over the Wolves. We'll see you next time.